in my
or
hand.
Just say they're okay to use. Basically.
They're okay to use depending on your preference. Red is right. Depending on your preference, they are okay to use. Me personally, my preference, I hate the Mozambique, which is the gun I'm holding in my hand right now. It is basically it's a handheld shotgun, and it is one of the worst guns in the game if you ask me. If you put the hammer point, if you put the hammer point attachment on it, it makes it shoot. It makes the bullets more powerful, and if you put a shotgun bolt on it, you can shoot faster. The shotgun bolt makes you shoot way faster. So if I take that shotgun bolt off, this is how much the shooting slows down. Oh wait, I took it off the wrong one. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look. See, you don't get that you don't get that fast 3-round shot without see that is oh man, I hate that. But put this purple shotgun bolt on it. Check this out, guys. Watch this. Reload. Come on back and see that? And that could mean the difference between life and death. That's the faster shooting with the purple shotgun bolt. Obviously, you're not going to get that fast with blue or white, which is level 1 and level 2. This is the best shotgun bolt to have on this particular weapon, and it shoots fast. But, you know, the Mozambique gives you 3 shots. It is a weak weapon. I would not recommend using it, but when you land and you very first start the game, if you pick it up and your opponent has nothing, hey, something's better than nothing. Now, with that being said, let me switch over to the Peacekeeper, which personally is my favorite weapon in the game.
I got a cooler skin version than you probably.
It looks like we have the same.
No, we got the same.
Because I've got that skin already. You know, I don't waste any time. Okay, guys. So, in my opinion, this is the best shotgun in the game. Let me show you what it looks like without its attachments on it. So I took the shotgun bolt and the precision choke off, and I'll explain what that is. This is how it shoots without it. Yeah, look at that. And you recock the shotgun so slow. But if you any shotgun bolt is good, but the purple one is the best. So if I put the shotgun bolt back on it. Oh, and another thing, guys. Unlike the Mozambique, the Peacekeeper has 6 shots in the clip. So if I take this gun and shoot it with the purple bolt on it, you shoot so much faster, and that gun is so powerful. Now, it's a shotgun. Remember, guys, it does the most damage the closer you are. You might be in a firefight, and at times it may be better to hip fire than to actually aim when you shoot. So this is what it's going to look like when you hip fire. Look at that. In 3 shots, I took that training dummy down. That could be your enemy in the game. Now, one of the things I do is I'm straight and I jump when I shoot this weapon, and I aim very quickly and I shoot. So remember, guys, when you are shooting, don't just stand in one spot in the game and shoot. Don't do that. You need to be moving around. You need to be constantly moving, and if you practice with this gun good enough, you'll get to the point where you can aim and shoot very quickly, or you can do it via hip fire. It's totally up to you. Me personally, I like to aim and go for headshots, but that's just me. Now, with the precision choke, what the precision choke does, and I should have explained this with the triple take, because you can attach this attachment to the triple take as well. What the precision choke does is it reduces projectile spread for the weapons. So with the triple take, and I should have explained this, and I apologize for not explaining this with the triple take, your bullets spread, and it makes it easier to hit a running target. The same thing with the Peacekeeper. That buckshot spreads. If you put the precision choke on it, it basically changes it into, I guess it goes from like a buckshot to like almost like a pellet. And look at that, and it makes it way better because your shotgun, your blast is not spreading so much. This gun is amazing, guys. I love, me personally, I've got videos on my page where I'm using this gun and I am doing so much damage before they nerfed it. They nerfed it, and so it doesn't hit, so it doesn't do exactly what it used to. But you also have to remember, it's a shotgun. The closer you are, the harder it's gonna hit. The further you are away,
It's not gonna do a lot.
It's not gonna do a lot of damage because you're away. Now look how far back I am. I did 90. I mean, it still hits pretty hard, but see that it's taking more shots in order to drop the target. Now, if I move up close, watch this, guy. Look at that. He's down at max. He was down in 3 shots from that distance.
Yeah.
Look at that. So it just all depends. It all depends, guys. Always remember, shoot and move. Shoot and move. And with that being said, that is a demonstration of the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper is insane, guys. It is insane. That's the only thing I can think to describe it. This shotgun hits so hard, even after the nerf.
Insanely out of this game.
Even after the nerf, this gun hits so hard. So if you know, it'll take practice, but if you want to use this gun, get practice with it, get good, and you can be dominating your opponent in firefights with this gun. Now, having said that, we're gonna move over to the last shotgun, which is the Eva VIII. I
have the Eva VIII.
That's Red's favorite shotgun. She loves that shotgun, so take it away, Red.
It's okay gun without the choke, but with the
No, this one doesn't use the choke. It uses the double tap.
Okay, the double tap. Sorry, I get those two confused. Okay, my bad. The double tap. Without the double tap, here I'll show you. It's basically kind of crappy because if you're not close at a distance, it's hard. It really is.
Now remember, with this gun,
the
double tap makes it a burst shotgun. You get 2 shots instead of one shot. It's a lot more damage
with the double tap. Obviously, I'm eliminating all of these damn targets. And also, okay, hang on. You can, no, I don't want that. Stop that. My character's being stupid. But, I just switched it to auto, and you can just do single shots. Which, basically, if you have a pretty fast trigger finger, mine is my middle finger, my middle finger is a lot faster than anything.
Yeah, now remember, your gun, depending on what you're carrying, your attachments, your shotgun will shoot faster with a shotgun bolt on it. So anytime you can, even if it's a level 1 shotgun bolt, guys, remember to pick it up. Always put your attachments on your weapons. The Eva VIII does not do as much damage as the Peacekeeper, but it still hurts, and it's still a viable weapon in the game. Me personally, I don't think I would use it late game, but early game, this shotgun is a monster. And Red uses it. She uses it a lot, and she started off using it. It's a decent shotgun. I'm not gonna say it's not. It is a decent shotgun. And just remember that the double tap attachment makes it hurt.
Yeah, it's a decent gun you can have in the Apex, especially when you start off and stuff, because that's basically what all I used when I started off, like Craver said.
Yep, absolutely.
That's all I ever did use.
And so it's shooting now.
Especially if you're at a far distance, like he said, the Peacekeeper is not gonna do a lot of damage, but it'll spread on the Eva VIII, so you'll hit more opponents, like I just did over there.
Yeah, the Eva VIII doesn't take a precision choke, so your buckshot is definitely gonna spread. And like any other shotgun, the closer you are, the better you're gonna do. Now, the one advantage that the Eva VIII has over the Peacekeeper is its fire rate is way faster. It doesn't do as much damage though, so you have to remember that. It's not gonna hit as hard, but it does shoot faster. So maybe you can compensate a lack of damage for a higher, faster fire rate. So that's one thing you gotta remember, guys. But that's the Eva VIII. It has a higher ammo capacity than the Peacekeeper, and so like any weapon, it has its pros and cons. You know, and at the end of the day, the issue is it's going to come down to you. what is your personal preference? How do you like to play? How do you like to fight? Me personally, I don't like to use the double tap attachment on the Eva VIII if I'm carrying it. I like to do single fire. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's what I like. But you know, it is what it is, and at the end of the day, you know, you decide what you want. And so the last weapon slot we come to are these gold weapons right here that you can only find in care packages in the game. Now, the LStar is an energy-based weapon that it shoots. Wait, did I pick up the Mastiff? I thought I picked up the LStar. I thought I picked up the LStar. The LStar, if you look at it, guys, it is an energy-based weapon. I don't know if they classify it as an assault rifle or not, but it is an energy-based weapon, and man, it shoots. Now, a lot of people don't like it. It has a very strong recoil. It also overheats if you hold the button down and shoot too much or uncontrollably. So my advice would be to shoot this weapon in short control bursts. Shoot it a little bit, let the trigger go, then shoot it again, because you don't want this gun to overheat on you right in the middle of a firefight. Me personally, I don't like using it, but you know, hey, you may like using it. You know, hey, it is what it is. The recoil pulls upwards, so just remember that. Let me see, I do believe this is an energy-based weapon, so it's going to take energy rounds. Let me go over here and get some energy rounds.
Yeah,
I can't believe I have to run way down here.
I know.
Oh, wait, let me see. It didn't, no. I guess they changed that because it used to take energy rounds, and I just picked up energy rounds, and now nothing.
They're not taking it?
Oh, I guess because it's a care package weapon, yeah, it doesn't take it anymore. So you can't reload. So once your ammo in this gun is gone, guys, it's gone. But if you keep shooting it, you can see, well, it's gone. Well, let me pick up another one. I want to show you what happens when it overheats, guys. Okay, see? Okay, wait a minute. It didn't. Okay, so maybe they changed it because it did not overheat. Okay. I guess they
I can't really say much about the gun because when I started, it wasn't in the game until this update recently. I had to update, so that's when it came back for me.
Yeah, so well, I've used it, and I'm not a big fan of it.
Me personally, it seems to be okay-ish, but like you said, you have to watch for it to not overheat.
Well, it's not overheating. It's not overheating. I'm thinking maybe they took it out. So, but what you do have to watch out for is the recoil. But actually, this gun kicks.
Yeah, the recoil. But it actually does overheat on mine, and I have to reload.
Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Yeah, okay, so maybe that's what it is. You reload it when it overheats, guys. But remember,
yeah, see, on my screen, it does get hot, and it starts beeping.
Okay, all right.
It does that, like, as soon as I reload.
Okay, so just remember, guys, with any weapon, recoil control is a must. And this gun's recoil is insane. So you're going to have to compensate for it. So when you're aiming, as the gun is pulling up when you're shooting, push down on your right thumbstick a little bit to make it stop raising up. Definitely.
And to me personally, the LStar is an okay-ish gun, but like you said, it tends to overheat. But I guess since they took it away and did some editing or something on it, I'm not familiar with when you used it. So
yeah, I used it in season 1 before you started.
It technically does overheat, but it does it when you have to reload it.
Absolutely, and it makes you reload, guys. So that's the LStar. I haven't used it since season 1, but you know what? If you find it in a care package, you might want to use it. So let me move on to the next gold weapon, which is the Mastiff, the strongest shotgun in the game.
Than ever.
Remember, with any shotgun, the closer you are, the more damage it does. The Mastiff holds 4 bullets in the clip. But I've seen people drop a fully healed opponent in 2 shots. Look at that. In 3 shots, they were down. And that training dummy was down.
Well, because the training dummy has no armor.
Yes, it does. It has purple armor. If you aim at it, you see that purple line above its life bar. That's his body armor.
That one has a don't have a purple armor on it.
This one has purple armor. Okay, see that? I took that training dummy down in 2 shots because I was relatively close. And you might want to with this gun, hip firing is actually pretty good too. But look at that, 2 shots up close, and the LStar drops them. Not LStar, the Mastiff drops them. This is a very powerful shotgun, guys. Very powerful. If you find the Mastiff in a care package, if you find it, I would say pick it up and experiment with it. See if you like it. See if you like doing all of that damage. But also remember, in order to maximize damage, you have to get pretty close, and that can also be damage as well. So the last gold gun that we have, I
have the Harper. I've been using it lately.
No, that's the Craver.
Oh, sorry. It looks like an H on my. I'm sorry. I'm blind as a bat, even though I got glasses. Okay, but anyways, the Crater. It's a good sniper gun if you're a big sniper. You're like a professional sniper, a hitman sniper. I actually have used it during the Gold Rush mod for a little bit, but me personally, it's a good gun. It's just you actually have to stay in one place just to use it. Obviously,
100% agreed.
Obviously sniping at these dummies, I've noticed that it will not completely, just like the charge rifle. But see, with the charge rifle, it's dependent on the armor versus the David. I mean, Sniper, can you help me? I'm gonna edit that out.
What are you trying to say?
I can't pronounce the stupid gun.
Craver?
My tongue's twisted. The Craver, yeah. I've noticed between the charge rifle and the Crater is that
Craver with a B. Craver.
Oh my God.
Kraber. B as in boy.
Okay.
Craver.
Anyways, Anyways, so from my opinion, the Craver is a lot more effective on the armor than the charge rifle is.
Yes.
Because like I said, depending on what kind of armor you're using, the charge rifle can knock your armor completely out, but because Sniper is using a gold armor, it only left like a small percentage of his armor. But yet, when I used the Craver to snipe at these dummies, their armor was wiped out completely and left with half a health on them.
All right, let me say this. Let me start off, guys. Just real quickly, the basics. The Kraber is the absolute most powerful sniper rifle on the game. And when you're using it, you definitely want to be somewhere at a comfortable distance away, because it's going to be very hard to use this gun if you're having to move around. You definitely don't want to be doing that. But if you can do that and you can score a headshot or a body shot on your opponent, you automatically destroy their body armor. First shot. I've done it. I've done it in the game. But let's
I'm doing it right now.
But for anybody watching my screen, let me aim at this dummy and I'll show you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Drop that dummy. And if that dummy was a regular person in the game, that was a headshot that dropped that will drop someone. Look at that. That's one shot with this weapon. Now, another thing that you need to understand, this weapon only drops in care packages, and there is no substitute ammo for this gun. So once you use this ammo up in the game, the gun itself is useless. So that was a headshot that I just did. You guys saw that. Let me aim for the body. Let's see what happens. Automatically took off his body armor. Look at that. So with 2 shots with the Craver, with 2 shots, if you aim right and you connect, you can take out, you can drop an enemy. You can drop them completely if you hit them just in the body. If they have on purple or gold body armor and you shoot them in the body, One shot is going to take off all of their body armor and most of their health. The second shot is going to drop them. That's how powerful this gun is. It is insane. I have a video up on my page where I'm playing in a game and I literally only got 3 kills all game, but all 3 of them were with the Craver. This gun, oh my god, this gun. It's my favorite sniper rifle on the game other than the triple take because it's more powerful than the triple take. But the gun itself is amazing, and if you find it and you can use it and you can score shots, you will do so much freaking damage with this gun. You will do so much. It is insane the amount of damage that this gun does. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind, guys. You know, so that's a quick, brief explanation of the gold care package guns in the game. Now, there are other gold weapons in the game. I've seen a gold R301. I have seen a gold wingman. I have seen the gold flatline. I've seen a gold triple take. You can get those.
Basically, like the other guns, there will be few selective guns from like the shotgun, light ammo, heavy and charge, energy ammo guns. There will be ones like depending on the game session, there will be a gold weapon out of those guns. So like his sniper has said, these 3 guns they only come in care packages.
So if you land on the train at the very beginning of the game, 9 times out of 10, you are usually always guaranteed an either gold charge rifle or a gold flatline. I've seen those guns consistently on the train if you can land on the train and get one. Otherwise, like I said, you know, and those are basic gold guns in the game. These 3 gold guns we're describing now only land in the care packages that the game drops, not a lifeline care package, guys. So remember that, okay? So very quickly, we're going to demonstrate throwables, and then that'll be it, and we can actually end this. So when you pick up throwables, excuse me, press right on the D-pad, and depending on what it is, this is an arc star. Arc stars destroy body armor. That's what the arc star is good for. If your opponent has body armor on and you can get a drop on him with an arc star, if you throw that arc star on him, his body armor is gone. Next, you have frag grenades. It's just a regular grenade. You throw it, and if you can get it to explode right around your opponent, it's going to hurt. It is going to hurt. This next one is what you call a hey, what do you call this grenade again? What is this? It's a thermite grenade. Fire. So you throw it at your opponent, it's gonna cook them like a hot dog.
No, it really does.
So you definitely always want to have throwables. Me personally, my favorite are the arc stars because they drop your opponent's body armor. But if you have a frag grenade, or if you have a thermite grenade, hey, use them. Use them. That's definitely, you definitely want to do that. And so that's just a brief discussion of the throwables in the game.
Dummy.
That's a brief discussion of the throwables in the game, guys. The throwables can, you know, just be, it can change the complete tempo of a fight. If you're in a firefight with somebody and you have an arc star, and you throw and hit an arc star with them, their armor is gone, which means if you shoot them, as soon as you drop that body armor, you've got the advantage in a fight, guys. You've got the complete advantage in a fight if you throw an arc star. The frag grenade can blow your opponent a sizable distance away. So, like I say, at the end of the day, guys, remember, the most important thing, it all comes down to what is your personal preference. My personal preference is the arc star, but I am not averse to using a thermite grenade or a frag grenade if I don't have anything else to throw. So just remember that, guys. This is a very fun game. It is an awesome game. And I'm hooked on it, me personally. I love playing it. I got Red into playing it. When she got her PS4, she said, "What games do you play?" I said, "Download Apex." And she downloaded it. It is an awesome game. So, with that being said, let me say this. Let me say this.
No.
With that being said, I hope that this informational video was very helpful and that you learn something, and that the next time you play the game, you go into your next game session armed with the knowledge of, you now know what weapon attachments are, you know the differences between the submachine guns, the assault rifles, the shotguns, the sniper rifles. You now know about weapon recoil. You need to learn about controlling your weapon recoil. You need to learn what you already know, that the purple and gold attachments are the best attachments. However, you pick up any attachment that you find, because any attachment will help your weapon performance. And if your weapon performance is good, it will make your performance better after practice. But remember, guys, practice, practice, practice. Come to the firing range and learn what weapons you like the best. Learn how they shoot, and just practice. I cannot stress that enough. Practice, practice, practice. What do you want to say, Red?
And also, my point of view of the game, it's a badass game to play, but also, I've been playing with a lot of buttholes, let's just say that, for friendliness. This game, Apex, is a team-based game.
Absolutely.
So use your head and always be prepared and watch out for your surroundings.
Absolutely.
Don't just jump in the middle of a fight if you're not ready. If you feel like you're not ready to fight that, or if you have to forfeit that fight, don't always be scared to, because that's just how the game is.
Absolutely.
Use your head, watch your back, and listen to your teammates and be a teammate.
Absolutely.
And help them out.
Most firefights are going to be situational, guys. There will be times where you and your team may need to back off and retreat. There are times where you may need to push and get a little bit aggressive. Each situation is going to be different, and as you play the game and as you get more experience under your belt, you'll be able to gauge and determine what situation calls for what action, whether you need to just kind of back off or whether you need to be a little bit aggressive. At times, I can be overly aggressive, and so too much of any one tactic is not good. It's not good to always retreat. It's not good to always be aggressive. Like Red said, you have to think and you have to be smart, because when you make bonehead plays, you're going to mess it up for everybody else. And in a team-based game, this is not Call of Duty where you're playing by yourself and individual performance matters. It is a team-based game, so you have to always be thinking, if I do this or if I do that, is it going to help the team? Is it going to hurt the team? Right, Rick?
Yes. And I have done that before. I have been a butthead and made my team suck.
Absolutely. So, and we can...
most importantly, is to have fun in a game.
Absolutely, you have fun. Now, we can make another separate video where we discuss tactics and how you should play the game, as opposed to how a lot of people play the game or think it's okay to play the game. We can do a whole nother video on stuff like that, and we probably will. Okay, let's for this set of videos that we just did, guys, body armor, and equipment explanations and weapon explanations for anybody that's new to the game or anybody that may not have necessarily a complete understanding of the equipment in this game. But that's basically it. I don't think I have anything else. Red, do you have anything to add?
No, just those was a heads up, because like I said, I do normally play with buttholes that make the team lose and not use their heads.
Well, in a team-based game, you'll get those.
This will also go out to the kids as well. Always listen. I don't care if it's like an older person or another kid, but communicate with each other and listen to each other, basically.
Absolutely. Communication is key. And we'll discuss that when we do a tactics video. But having said that being the case, we're going to go ahead and end this video, guys. It was fun making these videos with Red. And so if anybody has any suggestions or wants anything else explained, we'll be happy to do that. Just drop it in the comments below. And just remember, guys, keep on gaming. Never stop. And get out there and get it. So
like and subscribe to Red Vinyl Gaming.
Absolutely, Red Vinyl Gaming, and also like and subscribe to Sniper 28. This is fun. We do this for kicks, and it is awesome. So thanks a lot. And if you were watching this video, we really, really appreciate it.
Yes,
like, comment, share, and subscribe. So Thanks, guys. Bye.
Talk to you later.
This is where it ends.